baseball. Because on the 14th, which was last Thursday, NFL schedule is officially out. Teams know where they're going, who they're playing, and the expectations have already been thrown out. Now, we are not going to talk about every fucking team. I'm going to tell you that right now. We are not doing that. Okay? I don't care to do it.
Dude, I don't think your bumper's supposed to be dragging on the road like that.
Ohio's finest.
I know what's wrong with it. Ain't got no gas in it.
Got no gas in it.
Usually what I guess.
So I'm going to quickly go over the teams we're not going to talk about. We're not going to talk about the Cowboys because literally everyone has talked about them in their schedule. We're not going to talk about the Eagles because everyone has talked about them too. The Chiefs, because Nick from First Things First has talked about them ad nauseum. Love you, Nick. Shout out. Would love to be on your show. That'd be really cool.
I want
He
to say.
doesn't want to fucking have you on there.
No, they're not going to.
Play a game.
We
Call
don't even want you on this show.
Thanks, buddy. I appreciate it, Jason. James.
Right, Bill? Right, Bobby?
Sure.
See? Chance
I mean,
does
I like Billy on here. Billy's the only one
I like Billy on here.
Billy's the only one I can talk college baseball with.
Yeah, I can talk high school baseball with you.
That's fair. I just won't know any of the players.
Indiana high school sports are now you can get paid for it.
Really?
I think I'm going to re-enroll.
Anyway, we're definitely going to talk about your teams, fellas.
Oh, how did I miss that?
We're going to talk Pittsburgh, Cleveland, and Green Bay. And then we're just going to kind of run
You
through.
forgot your team, Billy. We got to talk about Jacksonville.
Not really. I could, to be completely honest, because I don't have Jacksonville written down as a team we're talking about tonight. I don't expect them to be all that great. Just keeping it a stack.
Man, that's not a lot of confidence in your team.
They're definitely not my team. I like their quarterback. I've been a fan of his. He's
Bobby,
not as
I
good
like
as
Jacksonville's his team.
he's not
Clemson, I don't like him.
he's damn sure not as good as Green Bay's quarterback. So, and he's better than all of your
Clemson, like
quarterbacks,
backup
Jason.
quarterback.
So I don't know why you're coming at me. You might
It's the
actually.
Cleveland Browns. Name
Quarterback's
one
better than
time
Trevor
outside
Lawrence.
of Baker Mayfield we've had a quarterback that knows what a football is.
Deshaun Watson.
No, he knows how to go to a massage parlor and hump people.
Yeah, but he was good at football to pay for it. He needed money to pay for it.
It's true. When he was in Houston before he got hurt and all this shit came out, I mean, he was considered, I think, a top 5
I
quarterback.
mean, when Watson walks into the massage parlor, this is probably all you hear.
Wait, you have a Pro Bowl quarterback.
Shut up, Chance. If you say fucking Shadur Sanders,
Did he not make the Pro Bowl? You had 2 Pro Bowl quarterbacks.
he made the Pro Bowl because all 8 quarterbacks ahead of him dropped out.
Oh, no. I was hoping Chance wouldn't say it.
He may have had as many touchdown passes as Chance had fucking rushing yards playing football.
Oh, jeez.
We're talking flag football? What
No,
a
we're
shot.
talking regular football.
Wow. Yeah, that was... Damn. Yep, this might be Montreal's all the way here.
I don't
Anyway.
know. We said that game 6. They
Chance,
blew
did
it.
Buffalo wear the goat head jerseys?
No. They should have. This is the last time they won a game 7 was in the goat head jerseys.
Well, they wanted to, but the league was going to fine them.
Just pay the fine. Give the people what they want.
Billionaires pinching pennies is always just... I don't know. How much is the fine?
I don't know.
I'm sure they
See that
wiped...
amount.
I'm sure they wiped their ass with it.
Maybe they'll lose a draft pick like Vegas.
Jeez. Yeah, that's a whole situation. Anyway, we're talking football. Bobby, we're starting with your team. Obviously, what was it, yesterday? Day before?
2 days ago, Saturday.
Yep. Aaron Rodgers is back. He is back. 1-year deal. McCarthy and Rodgers duo is back. First, now that you know who your quarterback is going into this year, talk to me about your team before we dive into your schedule.
Made a great move to bring in Michael Pittman. I was very thrilled with that move.
A surefire number 2.
What's the over/under on games DK Metcalf will get suspended this year?
I'm going to set it at 2.5.
I mean,
I'm taking the over.
wow.
I'm not excited to go play in fucking France, though.
Dude, these international games don't even get me fucking
They're getting out of
started.
hand, bro.
He wants to play 16 of them. He wants every team to play one and have one on every week.
I say you just make a different league.
It,
What a save.
They had one and it fucking failed.
it did fail miserably. Yeah, like, week 1, we get LA and San Fran in Australia.
Someone's going to get bitten by a snake.
San Fran plays 2 international games this year.
Yeah, they travel
That sucks.
them and the Rams travel almost 40,000 total miles this year. Did you all see the graphic this year for that?
The Rams
Well,
won to
I
play
mean-
the Niners overseas, though.
Yes, they did.
The other thing, too, is if you're going to have Jacksonville always play a game in London, just put the fucking team in London.
Yeah. What are they have 2 again this year, right?
They always do.
Yeah,
Have they ever lost in London? I think they're undefeated, aren't they?
So,
No, they've lost a good amount of games in London.
yeah, they lost one last year, I think.
Because you got to remember, when they started doing that, they were only winning like 2 games a year.
And those would be the
I
only
just thought
2
they were the
games.
London games they were winning.
Continue, Bobby.
I mean, I forget where I was at. Oh, talking about going, I didn't want to go play in London or in France. I think it's
I
dumb.
see London, I see France, I see chances under pants.
I mean, you can't really. The NFL schedule is predetermined with what seeds from what conference you play. So I mean, you're seeing a lot of the same teams as last year.
Mm-hmm.
I think what's the AFC North got this year? What's the NFC division we had this year? The East? No.
I think it's the
The
West.
South. The South.
You
Not
have
yet.
the South.
That's right. Yeah.
We play.
You've got Tampa, Carolina. I mean, you play the worst division in the NFC.
Yeah.
Like that automatically boosts the how easy the schedule is for all 4 AFC North teams.
Mm-hmm. And especially because I'm looking here.
And
Oh.
who was your odd NFC team out, Bobby? Who was that extra game?
I'll be honest. I didn't really look at the schedule. that much.
The Eagles. They play Philly week 11 in Philadelphia.
Ew.
So here's your schedule, and then you can kind of break everything down for us, Bobby. Week 1, you get the Falcons at home. I think we can all consider that to probably be a dub. You go to New
I
England.
would hope.
Week 2. Week
That
3,
one's gonna be a little.
we don't know. We got to see.
Vrabel might not be the coach.
Yeah, Braves might not be the coach. June 1st is going to be a big day for them. I don't know. There's a whole lot going on over there, and it's not good football things happening over there. So we gotta wait on that. Week 3, you get Cincinnati at home, which, again, Joe Burrow is gonna look pretty good, I think, if he can stay healthy for a full season. We'll see.
No, Joe Burrow plays terrible against the AFC North.
And especially at the beginning of the year.
He can't play against the division.
Yeah, and he's not been great at the beginning of the season.
The sad part is for that division, Bobby, you look at the 4 teams, and yeah, Cleveland's quarterbacks don't play good against anybody, but you look at Lamar Jackson and Joe Burrow, and neither one of them play well against the division.
Yeah.
Yeah. Which, that's not...
It's just tough when you look at the AFC North, because then you look at these games early on, and yeah, Joe Burrow should, probably have a big game against Pittsburgh's secondary, but he can't play against the AFC North. He just looks awful. Plus, with that pass rush and no offensive line, he's probably going to get hurt.
Yeah, and I mean, has he ever
my God.
after week 5, has he had a winning record in his career? I don't think so.
I don't know. With the year they went to the Super Bowl.
I think they were 2-4.
Didn't he started out hurt?
Yeah, and he was hurt, and they were 2-4 or something. So I don't even think the Super Bowl year
but
had a great start.
After week 5, he would have had a winning record to get to the Super Bowl that year.
Right.
Oh my God! Sit down.
I'm already sitting.
Browns and Steelers, week 4, prime time, October 1. In Cleveland.
Bobby, can you agree with me? Because obviously I have a lot of self-awareness about where the fuck my team is at. Can they stop putting these games on primetime TV between the Browns and Steelers?
I'm actually shocked they still do.
I'm pretty sure our 2 teams have played on Thursday night every year for the past 7 or 8 years.
Yeah, no, they have.
And it sucks. I hate a division game being on a Thursday.
Yeah, it is. I'm not a fan of that because you're coming off of a short week going into a division game.
Not only that, but you're going to Cleveland on a Thursday night in October.
Yeah, so you have no clue what it's going to be like either.
It could be fucking snowing. It could be 90 degrees. The wind could be 50 miles an hour. It could be fucking hurricane weather. Why can't we just play it 1 o'clock on a Sunday? Browns Steelers.
It still may be that weather.
Right.
But at least you have sunlight at that point.
That's
you're
true.
playing at 8:15 on a Thursday. That makes everything more difficult for guys playing at night. Not, if you have any of those conditions.
Good point.
Yeah. You do
Not only that, but once the sun goes down, it always gets 15 degrees colder in Cleveland.
Yeah, because you're right on the water.
Yeah.
You do get your wish, Jason, of playing a game at 1 o'clock on a Sunday, November 1st, week 8, at Pittsburgh. So.
Yeah, but by that point, the Browns are going to be 0-7, and Pittsburgh's either going to be 500 or they're going to be 1 or 2 games above.
You get the Colts at home week 5, Bobby, which who knows what they're going to look like this year.
Yeah.
They're talking they're talking like Daniel Jones is going to be back week 1, and I'm going whoa.
I don't see that. I mean, he blew his Achilles out.
Yeah.
Yeah, he broke his leg too.
He had a broken fibula and a torn Achilles. What am I missing that's oh yeah, and he didn't do this at this wasn't a preseason game. He did this week 10, week 12?
It was in December.
He did this in December. An Achilles tear is at least a year. I don't know where people are getting this notion that Achilles is less than a year. No. It's a year. You're on the shelf. And even when you come back, it's going to take a while for you to get really up to speed of what you remotely were before you got hurt. Those injuries take time. So, and he has a broken fibula on the other leg. hello. Like, he's not going to be back anytime soon. I don't know where. I listen to people talk about Indianapolis like, oh, this is going to be a good team. Fucking no, it's not. Is Daniel Jones going to be the same guy when he even gets back?
I don't see it.
They paid him $55 million.
I know it's a different situation, but look at Deshaun Watson when he came back that first year in Cleveland. Like, look at his timing in that game when he came back after missing all year. Right? Like, he's not going to be able to practice with these guys, but maybe for a week or two. That timing is not going to be there. It's tough to just instinctively get right back to that timing with them.
Right.
Especially because your number one receiver is gone.
Exactly, Jason. I agree. That's exactly the point. Like, that layoff, he's not going to be as good. And you're paying him $55 a year? And it's like, whoa, I wouldn't have, to be honest with you. I really wouldn't have.
Bobby, how do we, since we're looking at a contract, how do we feel about 1 year with $25 million guaranteed?
It's a little steep, in my opinion.
Yeah.
For a guy who really didn't look good.
Yeah.
Like, the money is only there because of the name. Like, in all honesty, you guys would be better with Will Howard at quarterback. Rodgers looked like he could barely move by the end of the year.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I think this year, and I've said this before, and this is going to be my take on the Steelers. The Steelers have to put a team around Rodgers that brings out the Rodgers that we know he can't do it himself anymore. He needs help to do it, if that makes any sense.
Well, I mean, the biggest problem was the receiving room. You tried to, you addressed it with Michael Pittman. Now the question is, how does he fit in with DK?
Mm-hmm.
Does that cause problems with DK Metcalf? Because honestly, I would make Pittman my number one receiver. Pittman has more versatility in routes he can run and catches he can make.
No. And yeah, the receiver core last year wasn't great, but I think the biggest issue was the O-line. Was it not, Bobby? Was the O-line not the biggest problem?
That was a majority of the problem.
You know,
well, and Bobby, the other problem was, for whatever reason, your offensive coordinator last year didn't want to use Freiermuth.
Yeah. No, I don't get that one.
Yeah, I didn't understand that
like,
either. I think Big Mike's going to fix that,
though. He's a top 10 tight end in the league. Why wouldn't you want to use him? Get the ball to him. He's athletic enough.
Mm-hmm.
And you take out the plays for Freiermuth, you leave teams to cover Darnell Washington, who's fucking, 6'10"? In the red zone. Like, he should have 7 or 8 touchdowns a year, and he should have 20 yards combined on those 7 or 8 touchdowns, because he should just be a red zone target.
Yeah.
I'm not disagreeing with you at all.
Yeah, it's 2 + 2 = 4 kind of style offense, and yeah, I don't know what they were doing last year.
Right now, their math is 2 + 2 = 1.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know if that's how they teach you math over there in fucking Schittsburg, but
here we go. Here we go.
I had to throw one shot in there. I've been too nice this whole time about Pittsburgh.
Yeah, we do. It's in intervals of 6 for the 6 Lombardis.
Ah.
Hey, we've got more NFL championships. So
Those don't mean anything.
Before 1960.
Yeah, so they don't mean anything.
Chance, remind him where Titletown is.
It's in Green Bay, Wisconsin.
Thank you very much.
Oh, I was going to say Foxborough, Massachusetts. But they deflate footballs there and scout people illegally. Huh, kind of sounds like Michigan.
The Lombardis in New England look a little soft.
They have to cheat against the Jets.
Oh,
One of them has a dent in it anyway.
Yeah. I thought that was in Tampa when he did that.
Was it Tampa? I know it was one of them who dented. No, I thought it was when they went to the Red Sox game.
No, that's when Brady's jersey got stolen.
No, that was the jersey stolen.
Dang.
Tampa was the dent because they threw it across the boat.
No, that's when they dropped it in the water. I could have sworn maybe I'm wrong. I'll look it up.
Yep.
I think you might be right, because didn't he hit a baseball with the Lombardi?
Yeah, I thought it was at a Red Sox game.
Did he really?
The Gronk.
Wow. Did not see that.
Which was the 6th championship trophy won by the New England Patriots.
Okay.
Gronkowski used the trophy as a baseball bat to hit a pitch from teammate Julian Edelman. Leave it to Gronk and Edelman.
That makes so much sense.
But the video of Edelman at Brady's house when he breaks his driver and they're watching a rerun of the Super Bowl is fucking hilarious. I got good news and I got bad news. Which one do you want first? Yeah, bad news. You need a new driver. You broke my driver. Good news is we won the Super Bowl. And he points with the broken driver at the TV.
Yeah.
Oh, man. So, yeah, Colts don't think they're going to be very good this year. Sorry, Indianapolis.
I mean, it all depends who's going to be their backup. Who's going to play when Jones is out? Is it going to be...
think...
Is it Riley Leonard?
It might
It's
be.
Riley Leonard.
Yeah, I think they have him as QB1 right now.
They might as well just tank. I mean, honestly, though, you look at the quarterbacks coming out, who would you rather take? This quarterback group is going to be pretty good, I think.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think Arch Manning is the answer, though. I really don't. I don't think he's.
I don't even know if Dante
good.
Moore's the answer.
No, well, and Dylan Raiola could have come out, but he's going to redshirt, and he's going to be like 4th-string quarterback at Oregon.
Yeah, and he looks like he's already developing a beer belly, so I don't know how long of a career he's actually going to have.
He's doing what Mahomes is on the sideline for a couple weeks to start the year.
You know what he's going to do? He's going to tear his... What did Mahomes tear? His ACL?
Yep.
Yeah.
So he's going to tear his ACL here soon.
Chase.
He may just take a knife to it and cut it so he can be like Mahomes.
Fucking Talladega Nights. The shit just fucking...
It's kind of... It is kind of scary how much he wants to be Patrick Mahomes. Like, it's almost stalkerish.
Like, I get having an idol. Like, we all have an idol in sports, but damn.
Okay, so on the topic...
If he didn't look like Mahomes, I don't think it would be that bad.
Right.
Okay, so real quick, this is funny because I mentioned stalker, okay?
Oh boy.
At my job, I won't name where. I won't name any names of the people. We had somebody apply for a job, okay? They put on there that they were a Walmart associate and stalker. How do you spell stalker in that sense?
It should be STOCKER, like a shelf stalker.
Yep, they spelled it like they were somebody's stalker.
Like they stalk
They were
Walmart.
a stalking associate.
Yep, denied.
I said we hire him. Said, fuck it, it can't be any worse than some of the other people that apply.
All right, back to the schedule. You're in Tampa Bay, October 18th. Bobby. Oh, wait, no, that's the week of the wedding, is it not?
That's the 11th. That's the Indy weekend.
Ah.
Yep.
Well, Bobby, if you want to come...
That may be the toughest game on the schedule, in my opinion, for Pittsburgh.
What, Buck?
I think Tampa.
Really?
I think Tampa is going to be a really good team this year. They don't have the weight of Mike Evans. You can actually play 3 receivers and have 3 of them run legit routes.
Yeah.
And
Sure.
I think Baker's going to step up to another level. I think they've improved that defense. I think that's going to be a defensive battle. That could be a game, Bobby, where we look at it and go, man, 17-10. That could be the final score there.
Mm-hmm.
Sure, it could
With
be a
the two
13
defenses.
game.
Yeah, you guys do love playing games like that.
Exactly.
But honestly, I think that's going to be the toughest game on their schedule. I really do. Yeah, you got in New England, but there's so much shit going on with New England.
Yeah, who
And
knows?
New England had the easiest schedule in all of football last year.
Yeah.
Who knows if they're even that good?
So here's
Yeah.
the hilarious
Well,
thing.
and the other thing, too, is, yeah, you got Denver later on, but it's in Pittsburgh.
Mm-hmm.
I don't count that as that difficult a game when you've got home field advantage, especially in Pittsburgh when you're playing them.
And they have a lot of shit going on too right now with Gary Payton. But
And you're not playing in the thin air.
With who?
Gary Payton. Sean Payton. Sorry, not Gary
Sean
Payton.
Payton?
Sean Payton. Sean, not Gary. The
Like,
other
what
dude.
happened to his dad? I don't even know if that's his dad's name.
No, Gary Payton played in the fucking NBA.
Yeah, wrong Payton. Wrong one. Sean, not Gary. Sean Payton. After what
'cause
he
you played
did.
that game against Denver in November. Yeah, late
Yeah.
November.
Mm-hmm.
Like on a Friday
It's probably
after.
gonna be
Yeah, they get the
warmer.
Black Friday
Yeah,
game.
Black Friday.
Listen, that week is going to be insane.
It'll probably be warmer in Pittsburgh than Denver that week.
We get one day
Probably.
of no football that entire week. That Thanksgiving week.
Tuesday?
Yeah. And that's Maction. We have 62 total days of straight football coming soon. Whether it
I
be
mean, Bobby, you look at that schedule for the Steelers. I mean, do
I
you
see.
disagree with me that Tampa game is probably going to be the toughest game?
No, because Tampa's going to be really fucking good.
I would
I
say
think they're going to
Houston.
run the South.
I would say Houston because while I know C.J. Stroud forgot how to play quarterback against the Patriots last year,
Yeah, but again, you're in Pittsburgh.
yeah, but that defense wiped the floor with you
You're not in the dome.
in Pittsburgh
Okay,
a year
the
ago.
defense wiped the floor with you, but what has Houston done to improve an offensive line that made C.J. Stroud run around going against the Pittsburgh defense that continues to just add pieces on the defensive
Yeah.
front that know how to hunt for the quarterback?
I agree with you there, but what that defense did to this team a year ago still remains in Pittsburgh, no less.
Yeah, but
And that game's in Pittsburgh.
This is an entirely different system, though.
Yes, this is Big Mike's team now, not Tomlin.
Not only that, it's not a playoff game. You know, yeah, you're playing Sunday night football. Okay, I give even more of an advantage to Pittsburgh then. Sunday night football in Pittsburgh against the team that came out and whooped your ass on your own home field last year.
Receipts are a thing.
Like, that game is going to be insane.
Yep.
Bobby, that would be one that, like, if you can go to that one somehow, like, I have a feeling that place may be the loudest you've ever heard it for that game, knowing what it means to come back and beat them after they beat you on your home field.
Yep.
Yeah.
You do have the Saints week 7 in Paris. It's a game you don't like. We already talked about week 8
Wait
at
till
home.
Paris gets a bunch of yinzers over there.
You get the week 9 bye week this year, Bobby. Then you go on the road. You got Sunday night football against the Bengals. The next week you go to Philly. Then that weird ass week where we get but one day of no NFL football for a straight week.
Yeah, we played Black Friday.
Yeah, Billy, there's the other thing we're not talking about. They get an extra day of 2 extra days of rest there
Yep.
going into that Houston game.
Yep.
Because they play on Black Friday, then don't play again until Sunday. I really give the advantage to Pittsburgh in that game against Houston. Although I'm going to have to see how Rodgers comes out and plays.
Right,
And
that's the
maybe
thing.
change closer to. But you look at that, you've got fucking, 9 days between
It
games?
may very well be Will Howard at that point, too.
Hey, you never know.
Who knows?
Yeah,
I don't know. I don't think that game is going to be as tough. You give a defense of Pittsburgh's caliber 2 extra days to prepare for a lackluster offense. I mean, it's not like Houston's really gone out and done anything to improve the offense.
Yeah, I mean, I agree with you wholesale there. So you get Sunday night against Houston at home after the Black Friday game. Then you go to Jacksonville for Monday night football.
See, I hate that. That's my biggest complaint. Why do you have teams on back-to-back primetime games.
Yeah.
The Rams, I think, play primetime 4 out of the first 6 weeks.
Yes, they do. You would be correct.
Fucking stupid. I don't want to see the same teams every week on primetime.
Week 15, Ravens at home. Then you get the Panthers at home. You go to Tennessee, and then Week 18 in Baltimore. I mean, potentially for the division. Who knows how Baltimore will be going into this year.
See, that's the other thing, too. Bobby, I know you've voiced your frustration about this before. Why the fuck are you not playing Baltimore, but twice in the last 4 weeks?
Yeah.
Like,
it's
why?
every year, though.
Every year, teams get stuck with that. I think, what is Cleveland's this year? I don't think we got it as bad this year. No, we didn't get it as bad. I mean, we play Cincy twice in 6 or 7 weeks. But I hate that. Space out the divisional games. And I get it. Maybe their thought is the same as you, Billy. Maybe those 2 games are going to be for the division, and they want it to be when both teams are playing their best football.
Yep.
But at the same time, fucking space them out.
Yeah. I agree. Who knows? I think the league, and I don't know if we're all in agreement here, I think those 2 teams will be playing for the division this year. Unless Cincinnati woke up and found a defense that's worth a shit, and Joe Burrow can stay healthy and not go like 3-5 in the first 8 games. I mean,
I'll be honest. There's only one team that can't win the AFC North, but I think it's going to be a really bad year for the AFC North in general.
I don't know. Yeah, I don't know how good it is. I think 10 wins might get you to the division this year, in the AFC North. I do. Bobby.
The big thing with Baltimore is you just don't know with a new coach.
Right. Brand new coach, brand new system. Bobby, I think you're going to beat the Falcons. Lord knows what the Patriots are going to look like this year. I think you're going to beat the Bengals. You're going to at least split with the Browns. The Browns always take one in a weird-ass game. It always happens. Luckily,
it's usually that Thursday night. It's usually that Thursday night game.
Right. But luckily...
Yeah, what was that? 2 years ago, it was like the foot of snow.
Yeah. Yeah.
Last year, I think wasn't it snowing last year, too?
It was a little bit, yeah.
I know 2 years ago was when that snow came out of nowhere. It was clear all game, and then he came back for the second half, and you couldn't see shit on the screen. You didn't know if Boswell made a field goal or not.
Yep.
You didn't even know when the ball... you knew when the ball was snapped when you saw everybody move, but you had no clue when it was let go of by the quarterback.
Yeah. I think this time...
No.
The Steelers, Rodgers has kind of an advantage this time because he doesn't have to play Myles Garrett at the end of the year to try to win the division. Because we can't sit here and not think that was the entire game plan. Don't get sacked by Myles Garrett. I think obviously that's the game plan every week for any team, but it's not for history. It's not going to be for history in week 8 unless Myles Garrett just has like 5 sacks a fucking game. You know what I mean? So having the Browns early this year, I think helps you if you're the Steelers. Because you get that out of the way. Get the oddball game out of the way. But I can seriously... And then I think the Colts is a win. Bucks, we'll see. Saints, who knows? They've got their quarterback. We were all really impressed with Shuck and how that offense performed. But we don't know.
They don't have enough on the offensive front. And
right.
I don't think they have enough in the secondary.
Right.
Their linebackers were okay. Their defensive front was okay. But their secondary was awful. You could take the top off of them whenever you wanted.
Mm-hmm. Like, they...
Chris Olave is your only receiver, really.
Yeah. And, they're a decent team. They're not going to be out of this world. I don't know if 9 wins is on their resume this year. They might have a similar season. I just think they might look a lot better than the first half with Spencer Rattler a year ago. So, we'll see. I think it all depends on Tyler Shuck, how he performs.
Anybody's better than Spencer Rattler. I think it'd even take Mason Rudolph over Spencer Rattler.
Jeez. And then you have the Browns, week 8. I could honestly see I could see a 5-3 start. Bobby, I really do in those first 8 games. Chance, what are your thoughts? You've been really quiet over there.
I really haven't been paying attention. I've been watching the hockey game.
You've been watching the hockey game. Fair enough. Do you want to give your take?
Steelers are going to go 9-8 and get in the playoffs somehow.
Tomlin's not there anymore, so we'll see. I don't know if the 9-8 does the 9-8 curse break up now. Is that a thing?
No, this is going to be 10-7.
I mean, McCarthy may be too busy eating those Permane sandwiches than coaching football.
I think you split with the Bengals. Philly, we'll see what happens with them. Denver, another team, we'll see.
I mean, I honestly think they split with the division in general.
Yeah, I think you're even Steven this year. Jaguars, I think you beat Monday night. Houston, I gotta see. Titans, definitely. Panthers, I don't know. Because the Panthers got better on offense.
I don't think they're going to be as good.
You don't think they'll be as good? Because I think they got a little bit better on paper.
Down here.
On paper, they got better.
Come on, get out. Get out of the spot.
They don't have Rico Dowdle anymore.
I mean, Rico had 3 good games and then disappeared off the face of the planet. And it was back to Chuba Hubbard.
Chuba Hubbard?
Yeah, and who did they just sign? They didn't get ETN, did they?
Yeah.
Yeah. And if he can stay healthy, I still think he's a great running back to have. I think that running game is going to be just fine.
Have an offensive line.
I mean, they haven't had an offensive line for a while.
And I don't think that defense is going to be enough to sustain it over the year. They just got lucky the division was so bad last year.
Right.
Because Tampa was dealing with a shit ton of injuries.
Yeah.
And then you had New Orleans and Atlanta. I mean...
Yeah, we'll see.
I don't know. For a team that finished first in the division, Bobby, I don't think you guys have a very tough schedule.
Yeah, I can see definitely 10 wins here. 10 or 11. You might get to 11, but I think that all depends on what the soon-to-be, 43-year-old is going to be able to do this year.
I'm old as shit.
So
$25 million guaranteed.
But what do you think, Bobby? This is your team. What are your final thoughts on it? 10-7. Division?
Wild card.
Wild card? Playoff win?
No.
No? Another one and done?
They don't know how to do that in Pittsburgh.
Ah.
At least as of late.
If we win the first round, we're going to the fucking Super Bowl.
Get the parade started already.
Yeah, the city might shut down if they win one game in the playoffs.
Yeah.
All right, Jason. Do we need to look at your schedule?
We can.
I mean, hear his thoughts on it.
Yeah, I want to hear your genuine, honest thoughts.
So we start with the first 2 games in Florida.
Hey, you're always welcome, sir.
Be a fun trip.
Yeah, hey, you're always welcome, brother.
Yeah, we got a resident now.
Yeah. You're more than welcome. Come on down. I don't mind. Come on down, boys. All right.
Hit the post.
You're at home. You're away against, Jacksonville and Tampa Bay. You're at home against.
Might as well just stay the whole week there.
They probably will. I'm just glad we didn't end up with any international games this year.
Yeah, wow. You get 3 South Division teams, 2 in the NFC and 1 in the AFC to start. You get the Panthers at home, week 3, week 4. You get Pittsburgh at home. Then you go to the Jets, which that's a W. You get Baltimore at home. Then you have a 3-week stretch on the road. You go to Tennessee, to Pittsburgh, to New Orleans. Then you have a 5-week stretch at home. Houston, week 10. Week 11 is your bye week. Then you get the Vegas Raiders, Bengals, Falcons. You then get to go on the road for 2 weeks. Week 15 is the Giants. Week 16 is the Ravens. Get the Colts at home, week 17, and then final week 18, you go to Cincinnati. Jason, your honest take on your team this year, what your expectations are, max wins, stuff like that. What are you expecting out of your Cleveland Browns this year?
I mean, I expect us to go like 4-13, but honestly, looking at the schedule, I mean, I think we can beat Carolina at home. I think we start 2-2. Because Bobby, like we talked about with that Thursday night game against Pittsburgh, week 4, I think we beat the Jets. I think we beat the Titans, the Saints, and the Raiders. And I think we beat the Giants, because who knows if Scatterboo and Dart are going to be healthy for them.
Right.
There's always one out, and I think we beat the Colts at home. There's always one game that Cleveland wins that they should never even be fucking in. Just ask the Green Bay Packers last year.
Yep.
What game that'll be, I don't fucking know. They could probably take a game against Baltimore. I think we take a game at home against Cincy. I think that's more realistic. But, I mean, there's really maybe we take a game against Jacksonville or Tampa.
Mm-hmm.
I think Baker's going to come out for revenge. He's going to fucking kill us. I don't think we beat Tampa.
I don't think Jacksonville is good as they were a year ago. They've lost a lot of pieces, and they lost their pretty good run game, which I think boosted the pass game. So I don't know.
I just there's always one game, and we see it every year. I mean, look at the year they beat San Francisco in that one game at home.
Right.
They shouldn't have. They beat Cincy the first game of the year that one year, but it was also pissing rain and 20 degrees.
Prime Ohio weather.
There's always one game on the schedule that I look at and go, we have no fucking shot, and then somehow we fucking win.
I mean, yeah, it's pretty realistic. 7 wins, I think, at the most for you guys. You know, I mean, I think
I still think we go like 4-13 or 3-14, but it's all going to depend on A, who's the quarterback, B, are our quarterbacks going to stay out of trouble, and I mean, fuck, are we going to have to go sign fucking Jacoby Brissett again to fucking play? Or bring in, like, Joe Flacco again.
Right.
So, yeah. I don't know. I mean, realistically, I think 3 or 4 wins, but somehow we'll fucking squeak out to 7 or 8 wins.
Okay. Boys, Bobby, Chance, anything on the Cleveland Browns year this year? Any expectations, takes? What you got? Anybody? No? Bobby, anything from you, sir?
Like Jason said, it's hard to really predict anything when you don't know who your quarterback's going to be.
Yep.
I mean, the other thing, too, Bobby, is I think both games, Pittsburgh and Cleveland, are going to be low scoring. I think they'll be close games. You know, sometimes you get those outlier games in recent years where Cleveland, you know, has just completely looked like shit and given up a shit ton of points to Pittsburgh. But I think both of those defenses, they're going to play fucking 17-10, 17-13 games. And it's going to be fucking annoying when one of us loses them.
Yeah, if you're going to play a very good defensive game to lose it, probably by a field goal.
Yeah, because we can't fucking move the ball.
All right. Chance, it's your turn. Stock Green Bay Packers. You and I have talked a little bit about this, but I wanted to save the good stuff for the show. Let's go over the schedule real quick. Week 1, we're at Minnesota. Week 2, we're at Jets. Week 3, first home game of the year, a Thursday night game against the Atlanta Falcons. Week 4, at Tampa Bay. Definitely thinking about going. Week 5 is at home against the Bears. Week 6 at home, Sunday Night Football against Dallas. Week 7, we're at Detroit. Then back at home again, Week 8 against Carolina. A little revenge from a year ago chance, I think, is due there, you know. Week 9, we're in New England. Week 10, we're at home against Minnesota. Week 11, we have the bye as well. Then it gets kind of interesting. Because Week 12, we're coming off a bye. Week 12, we play Wednesday, November 25th, Thanksgiving Eve. We get a weird-ass Wednesday night game in L.A. And then we go to New Orleans the next Sunday. We're at home Sunday night against Buffalo. And then I think the game a lot of us are looking forward to, Chance, is the game Miami. Halfley and Malik coming home, coming back to Green Bay. That should be an interesting game. I think Lambeau is going to be loud for that one. Then we go to Chicago Week 16, Christmas Day game.
Christmas Day.
We get the first game of the day. We're setting the tone in Chicago. And then we have the remainder of the season at home. We get Houston, Monday nighter, and then we either get Saturday or Sunday against Detroit, which, depending on how the North is, could be there. Now, I want to start with the North as a whole because I'm not going over every team's schedule in the North. But I think the list of wins goes 11, 10, 9, 7. I think in that order will be the wins. Fill in the teams where you must. What are you expecting out of the NFC North this year? What are you expecting out of Green Bay? Talk to me, buddy.
I mean, I expect the NFC North to be a bloodbath like it was last year. I mean, you look at Minnesota and the upgrade they made at quarterback. They still won 9 games last year.
Yeah.
I mean, it's still a really good team in Minnesota.
Mm-hmm.
I think the Bears, I wouldn't say there's a regression, but like all the come from behind wins they had last year, the fluky takeaways they got late in games to stay in them. I'm not saying that won't still happen for them. I just think it's going to come back down to like the average.
Yeah.
I mean, 3 or 4 years ago, Minnesota was like in 9 one-score games. I think they won 8 of them.
Mm-hmm. It's just not sustainable.
And the next year, it regressed back to the norm.
Right.
The average wins you have in one-score games.
Right.
I think Detroit's going to be – they're going to be out for blood. I think that's the team that you circled that you're worried about the most in the North just because of the season they had last year. And then, I mean, I think it's going to be a 3-way battle all year long for the NFC North. I do think Week 18 is for the division.
Okay.
Green Bay and Detroit.
Right.
I think that one's going to be for the division.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe a possible 1 seed.
I can't even
schedule early on. I mean,
go ahead.
I think you gotta just weather the storm. I mean, I think you got favorable matchup to start the year.
Mm-hmm.
You get Minnesota with a brand new quarterback, new system he's got to learn.
Yeah.
You get them week 1. I know it's in Minnesota. Not the easiest place to play in the world.
No.
But you get the Jets.
Jets may not win a game
already.
Yeah, Jets may not win a game.
That's a letdown spot. Yeah, we might not be the Jets. That's a letdown spot.
Just going off of recent history.
Yeah. You get Atlanta on a Thursday night. Should get that one.
Mm-hmm.
I think Atlanta's on the road as well, week 2, so short week and travel for Atlanta.
Yeah, first game in Lambeau too, prime time. Yeah, they're gonna want to come out hot that night.
You go to Tampa. I mean, that's the big one in the first month. Who knows where Micah will be on his return?
Yep.
So I think if you could start 3-1, even if you drop the one in Tampa, I think you set yourself up in a good spot for the tough part of the schedule midway through the year.
Right, because there's no real easy win going forward from there. Honestly, there really isn't.
No, I mean there really never is in the NFL.
No.
I mean,
yeah.
But I think week 5 is the big test early. Circled that one.
Yep.
Realistically, I see 11 wins. I think that's the floor, really.
Okay. Obviously, this is all on paper, barring injuries, barring anything weird. Right. If everything goes as we think it's going to go, as it should go, there's 11 wins there. And I agree. I'm hoping week 4, Micah comes back. That would be great. But, yeah, I mean, after week 4, and if Jason is right, which he is right a lot on this show, I mean, that's not even an easy win. You know, you get those first 3 weeks of decent play, but, I mean, the Vikings are going to play tough regardless, and week 10, they're still going to play tough because you'll have, again, barring injury, he'll have 9 weeks with the system when you play them again. Now, we're at home for this, so that benefits us, but still, not easy. And that defense is always lethal. LA, who knows? Is Stafford going to replicate? You know, did they do what we did and just piss off their
franchise? Offseason, I can tell you that.
Yeah, did they tick off their franchise quarterback enough for him to go out there and be like, yeah, F you, I'm going to go win an MVP again? Who knows? Apparently we were...
I think Stafford realizes, too, that he's at the end.
Right. He's, what, 39?
I think Stafford's a very team-oriented guy.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I think he realizes he's getting to the end.
Yep. I mean, Patriots, who knows? Carolina, who knows? Detroit, are they going to be healthy enough? We've had 2 back-to-back years where that defense has been in shambles because they can't stay healthy. Shambles. And who the fuck's going to call plays this year? They were having major struggles on the offensive side. They lost their other half to Sonic and Knuckles. So the dynamic duo is gone. Who knows what that team's going to look like, honestly. Dallas, I think Dak's going to have...
Dallas wins the East.
Yeah, I think Dak's going to have a great year. I do. I don't want to get too much into the Cowboys, but I think Dallas is going to have a decent year, but can they not allow 30 points a freaking game? You know, if they can allow just 20 points a game, they're in a good place. Because I think Dak had a fairly good year last year, and I think he's going to do that again. I think he had an underrated quarterback season because the defense was just atrocious in Dallas. So we'll see. New Orleans, who knows? Tyler Shuck is their guy now. But you look at everything. Tough place to go and play. But you look at everything else. I mean, that might be the one chance where I think we're supposed to beat them, and the spread is like 5 or 6, and that might be that one that you're talking about. Because there's always one for Green Bay. Last year had a couple. But there's definitely always one. That might be the one.
The Packers like the Packers.
Yeah.
I can tell you that.
that might be the one. Buffalo. New head coach. Offense still stinks, other than Josh Allen and James Cook. Defense. We have their guy now. that made that secondary so lethal. Who knows what they're going to look like? And we don't have to go to Buffalo. We don't have to go to that new stadium.
Thank God.
In Week 14 weather in Buffalo, New York. Thank goodness. They have to come
Green Bay
to
just
us.
gets just as bad weather.
Right.
Yes, it's probably better weather than in Green Bay, though.
Yep. Miami, they have had the reputation of not being able to win in cold weather.
They win a game, honestly. They have nobody to throw the ball to.
Yeah. Which shout out to Achan for getting paid. Congratulations, sir. Week 16, that could be the game that either puts Green Bay out of it or puts Chicago out of it. There is a scenario where that could eliminate a team from the playoffs, or at least the division. Maybe not playoffs, but at least the division. Week 17, you get Houston at home. Can't lay a fucking egg like we did a year ago at home. Especially if there's going to be a division on the line for it. Remember last year, I know we didn't have Jordan Love. I understand we didn't have Love there. But holy shit, did the team lay an egg. I think Derrick Henry had more rushing yards than we had total yards in the first half. Potentially. That might have been a stat. I can't remember. It was a little while ago. And then week 18, like you said, chance might be for the division. So, I agree with your take. I'm going to put us in that 11-win column. I would put Detroit in 10, that 10 win. I'd put Chicago in 9, and I would put Minnesota in that 7 to 8 range. Maybe they tied Chicago for 9 wins each, but you can interchange Chicago and Minnesota. I think it would be the toughest division in football. I don't know if we get 3 teams in this year, Chance. I'm going to be real.
No, probably not, because we'll beat each other up too much.
Mm-hmm. I think this is a year where 2 teams out of each will make it in. I do. I think across the NFC is too evenly matched. Jason, Bobby, any takes on the Green Bay Packers?
I mean, it'll help once you get Micah back, obviously.
Right.
But I thought, from kind of what I saw, I thought you guys drafted pretty well.
We definitely addressed every need we needed.
As like an outsider with no really insight to the team, I thought it was a good draft. But obviously, you two would know better information there.
Mm-hmm. I mean, I loved our draft. Like Chance said, we got everything that we circled, like, hey, we need this offseason. We got it. We even drafted a kicker. You know? Gunther Kuntz went on the board and, like, what do you look for in a kicker? And he just does this. Like, this is how I scout kickers. Which, I mean, is the best answer you could give. You're going to kick for my team if you make your fucking kicks. It's simple as that. There's no, do you make your kicks? Am I going to put you out there in a critical situation, and are you going to clank it, essentially?
Not doubt if it's going to go in.
Yeah, like, are Packers fans are we just going to sit here, hold our fucking breath that my kicker can't knock in a fucking chip shot 34-yarder when the conditions aren't that bad? Like, am I going to sit there terrified? You know, like, those are things that cannot happen. All right, 60 yards, okay, fine. Fucking with the wind blowing 20 mile an hour to one side, okay, yeah. Whatever, dude. Like, that one I'm not going to give you flack for. But the chip shot ones that you got to have that always come to bite your ass at the end of the game, those are the ones you have to have. We had way too many times last year where that happened. Way too many times. One was against Cleveland, other one against Carolina, couple against Chicago, Dallas. Like, those are just a few. Those are just a few.
That's just scratching the surface.
Right. But yeah, I thought we had a great draft. The real test to see how good a draft is are those draft pieces going to perform the way you want them to?
Well, you look at who you drafted. Really, the kicker is the only not even guaranteed starter because you still have Haversick. But Cisse, don't know. You don't know if he's going to start. He's a boundary corner.
Yep.
You brought in St. Juice to add bodies. Still got Keyshawn and Carrington on the outside. Bullard in the slot. So, I mean, he's not guaranteed to make an impact.
Mm-hmm.
Chris McClellan, you don't know if he's going to play nose tackle right away.
Right.
You brought in Hargrave. You have Wyatt still. Wyatt comes back from an injury. Damani Jackson, another corner. Probably a special teamers to start the year. I mean, probably these rookies are probably not going to play.
Right. Now we are going to see Matthew Golden this year as a number 2, I think, or at least a number 3. Obviously,
I think he's a number 2.
We have Watson. We still have Reed. You have Kraft. He's coming back. So, I like where we are. I guess the big thing is the run game.
Yeah, as Marshawn Lloyd an actual player, is he just, taking a roster spot from me?
Yeah, and can the run game influence that pass game? Like, we know it can. Because Josh Jacobs is no fucking slouch of a running back.
He was hurt most of last year.
Yes, he was playing through some stuff last year, so...
After seeing the team on stage at Luke Combs, I mean, I think it's a Super Bowl run.
Yeah, they looked dialed. That was epic.
Yeah.
All right, let's go. Damn, Jason, 7-1. Woo, y'all kicking ass in Detroit. Here we go. We're going to go to L.A. We talked about Matthew Stafford. Let's run through the schedule. Week 1 in Down Under, they get the San Francisco 49ers, who I mean, I don't know who's showing up for that game. For them. I have no idea. They have so many injuries. For San Fran, I think as the year goes on in 2026 and into 27, they're going to get healthier. I don't know if it's a playoff run for them. I don't. But I know San Fran's going to get really good here at the end. Barring any other catastrophic injuries. They do have Mike Evans now, which is great. Can he stay healthy? Like, San Francisco's success goes off of how bad is everyone injured, essentially. You're not going to get Kittle till probably, January? Maybe. If you're in contention.
At that point.
Yeah, in contention, you get him back because he tore his Achilles. So, hey.
You might not even see Kittle this year.
There's a chance that we don't see George Kittle play football this year, which sucks. It's hard to say that, and it's not fun to say, because I think all of us collectively enjoy watching George Kittle play the game of football.
Oh, yeah, because he's just a big kid out there.
Yeah, and he's having the time of his life. And he's such a dude. I would love to just sit down and have a beer with that man.
Yes.
But there's a chance. Achilles, you don't fuck around with those. Week 2, LA is, I think it is, all right, is the yellow home? Yes, there it is. Okay, cool. All right, so yellow's home. So they get...
Honestly, do they really even have the home game? Because it feels like every game they play at home, it's invaded by the away fans.
Well, unless there's a lot of New York Giants fans. Hey, Buffalo answers.
About time.
I mean, if New York Giants have a lot of fans over there in LA, I'm not sure. Maybe. Mm-hmm.
I don't even know how outside of New York how many Giants fans there are.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They go to Denver, then to Philly. They're at home against Buffalo, at home against Arizona. Go to Vegas week 7. Chargers at home week 8. Sorry, week 9 they go to Washington, then to Arizona. Chance they have the Packers week 12 at home. Then they get Kansas City, go to San Francisco, at home against Dallas, then to Seattle. Week 17 is in Tampa Bay, and then they're at home at the Seahawks. Those last from week 12 all the way to week 18. Could be a gauntlet for Matthew Stafford and the Rams.
Yeah, and who knows if Stafford's even going to start the year healthy. I mean, last year we didn't even know if he was going to play.
Right.
He was doing a cryo chamber for his back at training camp.
Right, and that, I mean, how long will until that just doesn't work? You know? It's one of those things, it's not necessarily, you know, he didn't find something that's like, oh, I have a brand new back like I'm 25 again. Nope. Dude, you're 39 now.
He needs to do that red light like Mike Trout.
Maybe. But I think he's got what, 4 little girls now? 3, 4 little girls? I think he's got 3.
Something like that.
You know, at what point does he kind of just go, I've done literally everything in the league that there is to do. I would like to, you know, not be just an absolute crippled mess watching my daughters grow up, you know. Father time is always and will forever be undefeated. It just always is. At what point does it take Matthew Stafford away from the game of football for good? That is the question. You know, he definitely has.
I mean, people don't realize when Stafford came into the league, he could hit the quarterback still.
Yeah.
Every play.
Yeah, this isn't like people are like, oh my gosh, Stafford's been around for a long ass fucking time.
Yeah.
Long
What
ass
was his rookie year? 2008 or 9?
Oh gosh, yeah, something like that. And he played for Detroit. I want people to understand the Detroit now.
He was there for the 0-16 seasons.
Right. And for those who aren't understanding what I'm saying, Detroit has not been good for very long. They're only now scratching the surface of what a good team sort of looks like. They were pretty shit. I think I'm putting that nicely, Chance. Maybe I can be nicer, but pretty shit seems right. For a long, long time.
Yeah.
It's... Yeah, but we'll see. He's done everything he can probably ever do in the NFL. I would be hard-pressed to find him not, I don't know if first ballot Hall of Fame, but definitely Hall of Fame.
No, he'll be first ballot.
Depends on when he goes in.
Right.
Yeah.
But Chance, I don't think it's a 14-win season, but I don't know if the NFC West is going to be as good as they were a year ago. Talk to me about the Rams in the NFC West, buddy.
I mean, I think that defense is going to be just as good as it was last year. I mean, they bring in any corners? I don't think so. I think that was their one need. But the defensive line is going to be just as good. They got fast young linebackers. I mean, it should be pretty much the same team.
Yep. Which, to be fair, Chance, was good enough to win a year ago. They just ran into a Seahawks defense that was firing on all 12.
That's not going anywhere, though.
Right. And they were right there. They had a chance to win the game a couple times. You know what I mean? Like, it wasn't like Seattle blew them out and Stafford couldn't get any offense going. No, actually, the quarterbacks were going.
The big thing is what?
Go ahead.
The run game.
Right.
I think the run game is going to be the biggest question because Devontae's getting up there in age.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I get it. from 1 yard in on the red zone, just throw it to 17. Probably going to catch it.
He doesn't drop many balls.
Yeah, and to just Stafford's health. I mean, one wrong hit and he could be done.
Yeah, that's scary.
Which is unfortunate, yeah.
Which we
Because
don't
you never want
want.
to see a player's career end due to injury.
Yeah.
No. Especially that kind of a caliber player.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Caliber human too. Like
Yeah.
he's such a great
that's the
dude,
big
such
thing.
a great dad, great husband. Like, bro is just 10 out of 10 quality.
Probably one of the only Georgia players in history with no DUI.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. But did play for Georgia when Georgia wasn't the best. So didn't play in the glory years of Georgia football, that's for sure.
Oh my god, I just put McDavid in the bench. Suck it.
Mick
I
who?
think LA, I think the Rams are gonna, I think they'll have 12 wins. I think
Okay.
they lose, I think they split with Seattle. I mean, I guess it really just depends on what we're gonna get from Stafford, but is he gonna be healthy all year?
Mhm.
Because God knows who their backup is. It's Stetson Bennett or Ty Simpson.
I think it's going to be Ty Simpson.
I'd hope so. Well, Jimmy G's technically still on the roster, I think.
Yeah. Technically, but who knows? Who knows what they want to do? But yeah. The Ty Simpson drafting 13th overall drama. Chance, we went through it with Jordan Love. And then
Yeah, but I just think Ty Simpson's gonna be there
he's their future.
later.
Yeah, he is the guy. And look, I get it. You want to win now. But honestly, you have the team to win now. You know, yeah, you need little things here and there. But other than that, I'm looking at your team going, why can't this be a repeat of a year ago? And then a couple throws or a couple plays go your direction, and you somehow get past that Seattle defense and you make it to a Super Bowl. You know, like, why
Honestly,
not?
they probably would have beat the Patriots too.
Oh, they
I
would
think anybody
absolutely-
would have beaten the Patriots.
Shit, the way that team was, yeah, that was miserable. But it's like, I don't understand the lack of confidence that LA has on their team. Yeah, sure, you wanted another piece. We all want another piece. We all want another weapon for our quarterback.
We all want another piece of pizza at the school party.
Exactly. But sometimes you just got to take what you got and make it
Unfortunately,
work.
assholes. I always go back and sneak another because my mom worked at the school.
Ah, there, attaboy.
Yeah.
But it's like, I look at this LA team and I'm going, this team's good enough to win a division and make a Super Bowl run.
Yeah.
If Stafford
I
can...
think as long as you have Stafford and Nakua and Adams,
Right,
I think you're going to be in every game you play.
exactly. Yeah, your schedule's going to be tough this year. No doubt. You've got a hellacious little run you got to deal with. But honestly, that helps you. Because now you're getting real-time scouting on potential playoff opponents going forward.
Oh shit, Billy, you called it.
What I call?
Roman versus Jacob Tribal Combat Clash at Paris.
Tribal
It's-
combat.
Tribal combat. Anything
Yeah.
goes.
Okay, why don't you just call it anything goes match? Like, fuck, come on.
Well, I think it
Enough
has
with
the
these
rule
different
of...
names.
I think it has the rule of if you
I'm
lose
for
and
it.
don't acknowledge me, you're done. Like, out of wrestling and out of the family.
Oh, okay.
Right. That little
You're
dude.
no longer invited to birthday.
It's just such an odd, like, I get it, but like, fuck me, just stick with the names of the.
I thought they would have gone Hell in a Cell. Because we haven't seen one since Punk and Drew. It's been a minute.
True.
But anyway, back to football. I agree
Yeah,
with you,
I
Chance.
just saw that, my bad.
I agree with you, Chance. 12 wins. I don't know if it's a division. It all
Who
depends.
knows if Sam Darnold can replicate what he did last year?
Bingo. Who knows if that defense can replicate what they did a
Charbonnet
year
is
ago?
gone,
Yes.
isn't he?
And no Kenneth Walker.
Okay, their running game is gone.
Yeah. That's what I'm saying. Like, everyone's like, oh, Seattle. And I'm like, whoa, hold your horses. Their star
They just
MVP.
sold the team, didn't they?
Yeah. New owner, too. Like, hello.
$4 billion or some shit like that.
Something like that. But it's like, hold your horses on Seattle. I agree that defense is going to be still pretty lethal, but to replicate what you did a year ago is almost borderline fucking impossible. Just throwing that out there. You know? So we'll see. I'm not totally sold on Seattle being the absolute juggernaut that it was a year ago. Because while they didn't lose a lot, they lost big pieces.
They lost their safety, both the running backs. I know that.
Yep.
That's all I got from that.
So
That's all I can remember for now without looking at it.
who knows? But let's go to Buffalo quickly. We got 2 more to go through. We'll go through
How
these
is it
quickly.
not going in?
Yeah, that's wow.
Somebody lay on the puck.
Quickly in Buffalo, new stadium, new head coach, same.
Who is their head coach?
Joe Grady, is his name.
Oh, okay.
Same kind of lackluster weapons that Josh Allen has to throw to. So it looks like another year where, unless they make a move to go get A.J. Brown or they believe Stephon coming back to Buffalo is a good thing, who knows? Who knows?
These kids still face time from the NFL.
Yep. They don't have an easy schedule.
No.
They start the year at Houston, which I know C.J. Stroud at quarterback and that offense just doesn't look good. But that defense still looks lethal, and it looks like it could have gotten a little better with the signings they made this
offseason. Last year in, I think, November, I think they sacked Allen 6 times.
Uh-huh.
They beat the Bills, didn't they?
Uh-huh.
Yeah, it was a Thursday
I
night
thought.
game. Yeah, I want to say
I
they
wanna-
sacked Allen 5 or 6 times.
Yeah, it's just like, yeah. Not a fun week 1 matchup. Then you come home and play Detroit, which Chance said they're
that
out.
stadium, brand new stadium opening up.
Right.
That just might be the home stadium bump. I think you just lock that one in as a W. I really do.
Yep. Who knows how good the Los Angeles Chargers are going to be this year?
Well, I don't think too highly of their quarterback. So
Not a Justin Herbert fan?
not what he's shown me.
When
I think the potential is there. We'll get into the quarterback rankings once we know the starters, and I have my list all set for the beginning of the year.
Hell yeah. Who knows what the hell the Patriots are going to look like? Then you go to Los Angeles. You're at Vegas, which I don't know what to expect. Then you're at home against Baltimore. You go to Minnesota. The easiest game of the year so far is Week 10 at New York, the Jets.
Jets.
You're at home against Miami. Then you play Kansas City at home, which they've been doing a lot of winning against Kansas City.
When's Mahomes come back?
I don't know. Nick keeps telling me Week 1 and that he's going to be dancing at Travis's wedding. I don't know.
Just give it up, Nick.
Then they're at New England again, Week 13. They're at Green Bay, Week 14. At home against Chicago.
God, I wish I could go to that game.
At Denver, at Miami, and then they're Week 18 against the Jets. So we know they have at least 2 wins. It's New York Jets. But, Jason, are you there, buddy? Are you able to speak with us? Are you doing something important? Are you there, buddy? No? Okay. Bobby, honest opinion, you hear that absolute, what seems like a gauntlet on paper. What do you think? Buffalo Bills, new head coach, same old GM, same quarterback, lost some other coaches as well. What's the deal with Buffalo this year?
I mean, with Josh Allen, you can never count them out.
Yeah, I think
Part of the
the floor is
division.
9 wins.
The floor is
Like, I don't know what
Just
to think of that division. Like, I don't know what the Patriots are going to look like. We saw they played one of the easiest schedules
right
in football last
And then
year.
one of the easiest paths to the Super Bowl.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, he played Jared Stidham in the blizzard. I think even in the weather, Bo Nix still beats him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think that division's Buffalo's to lose. Is honestly my thought.
Okay, so the floor is 9 wins. Chance, what's their ceiling?
13.
13?
That's fair.
Okay.
That's fair. I'd say either a 9-win floor
12?
with a 12 to 13.
If they win
wins
13
Yeah.
wins with this
That's fair.
schedule, Josh Allen might be the MVP
Like-
of the league.
You got to think, man. We saw that game week 1. They
Right.
were down and out against the Ravens. I mean,
15 with 5 minutes left or something like that?
yeah, like you could just never count him out.
Yep.
He's the best quarterback in the league. I know he doesn't have the the accolades Mahomes has, but like
But if,
I think he's
if
better.
you win
He's
a
definitely
draft,
better than Mahomes.
You run the ball to Josh Allen instead of Mahomes.
Yeah.
Right. Now, obviously, the playoff game against Denver, the 5 total turnovers he had wasn't great. But still had a chance to win that game. So I think that speaks volumes for what he was able to do.
But that Denver defense,
Is tough.
yeah, that's a tough defense in Denver. Not an easy place to play.
Get on your horse, James. Move that 6-7 frame. There we go. We're tied. Fuck yeah, dude. Sorry. Yeah, I mean, brand new stadium. You know, I think that will play a lot. I think the fans are going to love that stadium. It looks fucking nice from what I've seen.
They'll be hosting a Super Bowl.
Yeah.
We already got the one in Nashville already planned. Might go to that.
Buffalo Stadium, a full closed roof?
I think you can close it.
I think I think you have the ability to.
I think all these teams are going to that now, the retractable dome, just to host a Super Bowl.
Except for one.
I mean, that also gives you a lot more. Like, let's be honest. You can look how many more, with all these artists now doing stadium shows. Look what that opens as opposed to squeezing them in where the Sabres play.
Right. You can have someone perform in like December in Buffalo.
Yeah. Yep.
You know, and you won't have fans trying to like sit there for 2 hours shoveling themselves out.
Yeah.
You know.
Football, though, I bet they lose.
That's what makes the experience, though, for
Right.
Bills Mafia. It is the shoveling of the snow.
Open for
Yeah,
all
that-
football.
Yeah, I think that's something NFL also needs to consider in these owners. Like, yeah, it's probably not fun watching some of these games in like negative 10 degrees and
But that's what makes it football.
Yeah, but it's football for fuck's sakes.
If you wanted to play a sport with no weather, go play basketball.
Bingo.
Yeah.
Damn, I was hoping Jason was back
I can
with us by
honestly
now.
say, I can see a lot of the NFL going to this, but I guarantee you'll never see the Packers or the Steelers have any kind of roof.
Fuck no.
Rooney would never go for it.
I think Green Bay would. I mean, they're already arms about the naming rights.
Yeah.
Yep.
Which speaking of that, I don't have a problem with it because it's still going to be called Lambeau Field.
Right.
There's just going to be a name after Lambeau Field. Because, I mean, you look at it, we don't have an owner that brings in money to the team.
You have a bunch of owners.
We have a fuck ton of owners. Is it
Still waiting for my call to actually make decisions. I don't think they want that, though.
No, I don't think so. Well, who knows? If it leads to rings, who gives a shit?
Yeah, I mean, unless your arm's falling off or your legs falling off, you're playing. I don't care. I'm not signing your checks, but we're paying you enough money to play.
Hey, get in there.
Yeah. Concussion? Well, sorry, buddy. Get in there. See ball, hit ball.
Yep, see ball, hit ball.
Castle played with a concussion.
Yeah. You need rabies? I got you.
Yeah.
All right, last schedule, and Jason, what's your opinion on this one? Talking about the Raiders, obviously got the number 1 pick this year, Fernando Mendoza. Do have Max Crosby, I think.
Still?
Maybe.
After all the trades fell through.
We'll see on June 1st.
What an offseason for the Raiders.
Yeah, the Raiders have had an offseason.
Come out and be like, if the Raiders are the only team, I don't want to play football this year.
And they don't necessarily have necessarily easy schedule coming up this year. Let's run through it. Week 1, they get Miami. Week 2, at the Chargers. Week 3 at New Orleans. Then they get Kansas City. Week 4, they're at New England.
4 straight losses.
Yeah, they're at New England.
5 straight losses.
Week 6,
they beat New England last year.
They did.
With Geno Smith.
Week 6, they're at home against Buffalo.
Loss.
Week 7, they host the Rams.
Loss.
Week 8, they're at New York, the Jets. That might be...
Probably still... give them a win. I just give them a win.
That's what I tell Mendoza. You're our number 1 pick. Have at it. And this is your schedule.
I think Kirk Cousins starts the year.
He might. They might
I really
do that. Week 9 at San Fran.
Loss.
Week 10 at home against Seattle.
Loss.
Week 11 at Denver.
Loss.
Loss.
Week 11 at Cleveland.
We'll give them a win.
Loss. We'll flip a coin for that one.
Yeah.
Week
That might be on Cartoon Network.
Week 13's a bye.
All right,
Loss.
so Gary show up on my screen while I'm watching the Browns. I'll just think I'm high as fuck. Or I'll be asleep with my eyes closed and Tom and Jerry are in my dreams again.
Oh, man. Week 14 at home against the Chargers.
I'll give them a win.
Okay. Split against the Chargers. Okay.
Yep.
Week 15 at home against the Broncos.
Loss.
Week 16 at home against Tennessee.
I'll give them a win.
Can win. Week 17 at Arizona.
I'll give them a win.
That's a win.
And Week 18 at Arrowhead.
I'll give them a win just because the Chiefs might have already clinched and they're not going to play anybody.
Maybe. So.
I don't think that'll be the case this year. I think they're going to have to play Mahomes a little bit more if he's back.
Depending on when he gets back,
Yeah,
yeah.
you're going to have to give him some play time.
Yeah. So what is it, 5 wins?
Maybe. Yeah.
Maybe.
They might
A lot of coin flips in there.
Yeah. Jason,
they might squeak out a couple.
what are your thoughts on the Vegas Raiders this year, buddy? With that schedule, with all those new pieces, and didn't have a great year last year. Damn, we got that call. Ooh.
I mean, I think if Cousins doesn't start the year as a starting quarterback, I give him 3 weeks. And then he'll be the starter.
I think he starts the year.
I think Fernando Mendoza is a bust.
Yeah, I see so many people saying that. I mean, he wasn't.
He had one good year.
and he wasn't it wasn't even really. Was it worthy of calling an outstanding year to make him number 1 pick? I'm not trying to throw shade on him. Like, you won a natty. Like, fuck yeah, that's hard to do. But, like...
You had an undefeated season.
Yeah. It's just like, man. I don't know. Nothing jumped out of the page.
But who does he have to throw to in Vegas?
Brock Bowers
Jacoby
is
Myers?
one. Let me look. Raiders depth chart.
He's definitely not going into an ideal situation.
No. Not at all. I mean, I know he has Brock Bowers. I'm looking at Trey Tucker, Jalen Naylor, Jack Beck, Malik Benson. I guess will be their guys. Derek Young, but yeah. Brock Bowers, Michael Mayer. You have Ashton Genty behind you, Mike Washington Jr., but yeah. Other than that, not great.
But who's blocking?
Let's see. They've got left tackle Colton Miller, left guard Spencer Buford, something like that. Center is Linderbaum. Right guard Jackson Powers Johnson, and then right tackle DJ Glaze is what they have as starters. I mean, they don't even have Fernando Mendoza listed as QB1. They have Kirk Cousins as QB1 right now.
Well, yeah, I think you do start Kurt week 1.
Yeah. It's just tough because you didn't have a good year last year. You get the number 1 pick, you're riding high, and then you get that schedule, and you're like,
yeah, some last pick schedule. My God.
Yeah, like, fuck. That's not an easy time. That is a gauntlet.
I think you're guaranteed 1 Cardinals.
Yeah. Maybe the Jets.
I think the Jets are going to be a little bit better than what people think.
So that'll be one of their 4 wins that they have this year?
Yes, I think the Jets are going to beat the Raiders.
Yeah, it's just not ideal. All right, our way too early should definitely not be doing a Super Bowl prediction now, but we're going to do it anyway, because why the fuck not? Jason.
We're a week into OTAs, my guy.
Way too early. I mean,
Yeah.
might as well. You never know.
It's May. It's fucking May 18th, y'all. Come on. Jason, who's going to the Super Bowl?
The Browns.
Who are they
It's way
playing?
too early. You never know, man.
Hey, who are they playing?
The Bears.
Browns and Bears. All right. Bobby, who's going to the Super Bowl?
Buffalo and Tampa Bay.
Chance, who's going to the Super Bowl?
Bills and Packers.
Bills and Packers. I feel like we said that last year.
Well, it's on Valentine's Day this year.
Yes. Alrighty. Well, that's it from us. We shall see you next week. Well, I don't know about next week. We probably won't have NFL next week. We'll see. If there's any big NFL news, we'll talk about it.
Yeah, the Packers suck.
Easy. Relax. We will see you down the road. Goodbye.